right, everybody. Welcome back to the Game Day Show. Very excited here. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there in my ear. I got it all figured out.
It's all good. It's week one.
Yeah, we're ready to be back. And one thing that we need to happen today at Razorback Stadium is get the running game going.
Yeah.
Last time we opened it up with Eastern Illinois last year, another FCS team, we were held to under 100 rushing yards. That doesn't need to be the case today. We're going to go back to studio. Mike Irwin is there. You're going to talk about Rakeem Boyd and hopefully, and the rest of the running backs, and hopefully they get off to a good start today.
You know, their head coach, Portland State's head coach, was really worried about Arkansas's running game and Rakeem Boyd. And he said, you know, that's one of the things they want to do is stop the running game. They can have as much as a 5-man front. They have a normal 4-man front, which is already a lot of guys up front, and then they bring a linebacker up. So that's designed to slow down or stop Arkansas's running game. They want to force Arkansas to throw the ball more. So that tells you they respect Rakeem Boyd. Look, here's the thing about Rakeem. He played for 2 years, even before he got to Arkansas, with his torn labrum. And he didn't complain about it, but it affected him. Now, he still had over 700 yards rushing. And Jeff Traylor, the running backs coach, had chewed him out several times last year, saying, you're better, you can do more. And then he said when he found out he'd been playing with that injury, he was embarrassed. And he said, you don't have any idea how much better he is now than even he was last year. So I can't wait to see this guy. I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, 700 yards with an injury that's very agonizing. It really throws a running back
Bad
off.
shoulder injury, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see a fresh Rakeem Boyd. But talk about another bright spot of this year. Recruiting class was unreal. We got some really talented young freshman receivers in. Let's talk about them.
Bigger, taller, faster. That's what Arkansas got in this top 25 recruiting class. And when you look at a guy like Traylon Burks, who you've talked a lot about, this guy's out of Warren, Arkansas. He's going to be on punt return as well. He's electric, and he will get the start today. We know Trey Knox has dealt with illness, and that guy is very special out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. But when you look at the other guys, and one in particular who is a returner, Mike Woods, you know, they didn't have big numbers as receivers last year. They were a major disappointment. And despite all that, you know, you look at Mike Woods, this guy's coming back as a sophomore. They're going to go up top of this guy an awful lot. And he's also a great leader, and he's doing it. And he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, just a sophomore. And speaking of still another youthful position group, or those DBs, you know, led by Cameron Curl. Go back to studio with Mike. What do you think about the defensive back group this year?
Say that again. Somebody was talking in my ear when you asked the question.
Oh, yeah. I want you to tell me about the defensive backs this year. They're very young.
Very young group, but very talented. And I know you saw some of the preseason scrimmages, or the one I think you saw, and you said there were some issues back there. You're going to expect when you got young players back there maybe have a few problems. I don't know that they'll get tested a lot today. Portland State has a really good tight end. He's not so much a deep ball guy, but kind of behind the linebackers. But it will be interesting to see. Again, talented bunch. The only thing wrong, maybe a little too much youth back there, but you've got some upperclassmen back there too to kind of hold it together. So I don't think that's going to be the problem area. I don't know that there is a problem area right now on defense. I like them at linebacker. I like the D-line, D-ends, secondary, the whole thing. I think they're going to really surprise some people this year.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. So thank you so much, Mike. We'll check back in with you later. All right, guys, it's almost about that time here on the show. We got a fresh slate, the whole Picture On Nation crew. We got predictions coming up. We want the fans to be involved as well. Go to our Facebook page at Picture On Nation. Tell us your predictions. Tell us your score predictions as well. And we're going to have some fun all season long. We're going to keep track. Who won last year?
I think you did.
Did I win?
I don't know. We got to check with Alyssa.
Yeah.
Alyssa holds it down in that regard.
We'll check with Alyssa. All right, we're going to have our predictions when we return.